Hello everyone, welcome to the When at Work podcast. You're with your host Julian Leahy. Today I'm joined by the fantastic Marcus Norman and maybe Nicholas Borelli. He was here, but he's disappeared. So welcome, Marcus. It's just going to be me and you for a little while, and we'll see if Nicholas turns up. Oh, I don't think he will.
Absolutely glad to be here.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to play a game of Jeoparty, and then we're going to meet Marcus and talk about all the cool things he's doing. As the guest, Marcus, I'll play against you today. You just need to pick a category and an amount, just like Jeopardy. Do you want to kick things off? The categories are Airborne, Chicken Soup, Kleenex, Common Cold, Nightquill, and Vicksburg. This is going to be difficult.
Yeah, let's go with chicken soup.
Chicken Soup for 100. This McPoultry product from McDonald's went on sale nationwide in 1983.
A McChicken? What is a McChicken?
Let's have a look. McNuggets, unfortunately. Never mind. I won't take any points off you because it's just us. All right, continue on. Would you like another chicken soup or would you like one of the other categories?
Sure, let's go for another chicken soup.
200, chicken soup. Per the American Heritage Dictionary, one of the two chicken internal organs that represent cowardice.
What is the breast?
Liver or heart? Chicken heart. I get you. Chicken like scared.
Chicken heart.
I've never heard chicken liver though. All right, You're still in control, Marcus. What would you like? Airborne, chicken soup, Kleenex, Common Cold, Nightquill, or Vicksburg? I don't even know what Vicksburg is.
Yeah, let's go with Common Cold. Let's stick with one.
Keep it easy.
Yeah.
Common Cold. This 5-letter adjective refers to two places on Earth and is frequently used before opposite. It's used before opposite. 5-letter adjective refers to two places. I got it. Two places on Earth that are opposites.
You got me. Yeah.
Two of the coldest places on Earth. The two coldest places are
Alaska, North Pole.
Starting with a P. Both of them. There's a bear named after it.
Polar bear?
Polar? That's it. You got it. You're on the board.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Continuing on, Marcus. That's good. You got some points. What would you like now?
NyQuil. Is it NyQuil?
It's Nightquill. I don't even know what that means. For 100, let's have a look. In the 1880s, explorer Sir Richard Burton prepared a 16-volume English translation of these tales. Have no idea. Richard Burton, never heard of him. Actually, Richard Burton, I think, was an actor, but this is before that guy. This is 1880s. An English translation of these tales. I think it might be one of those ancient Greek stories like Ulysses. I don't know. I got no idea, and I'm sure you don't either, Marcus. Should we have a look?
I don't. Yeah, let's take a look.
Arabian Nights. Wasn't he in NWA? All right.
I never got that.
Nah. All right. Continuing on. What would you like? Airborne, chicken soup, Kleenex, Common Cold, Nightquill, or Vicksburg?
Let's stick with chicken soup again.
Chicken soup for 300.
I guess.
The moral of the milkmaid and her pail is don't do this. Have you heard of this? I have not. The milkmaid and her pail. Don't fill it up before. No, I don't know. Don't. No. Oh, chicken. Don't count your chickens. I don't know.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch?
Let's have a look. That's the only chicken one I can think of. That's correct. Well done, Marcus.
Really?
You got it. What would you like? Airborne, chicken soup, Kleenex, Common Cold, Nightquill, or Vicksburg?
Let's do Kleenex for 100.
Kleenex. Now, what is this category all about? The scouring powder is named for a mythical warrior who fought in the Trojan War? Some sort of cleaning powder. Something to do with that Trojan horse war thing in Greece. Mythical warrior. Oh. Was there a movie with Brad Pitt?
Troy?
Let's have a look. Oh, I think I led you the wrong way there. Ajax. Have you heard of Ajax? Did I have that in America?
I haven't. I've heard of Ajax.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have a go now. I'm going to do Airborne for 100. It figures that Otto was the name of the autopilot in this 1980 movie Comedy in the Clouds. I've never heard of it. Otto was the name of the autopilot. 1980 movie Comedy in the Clouds. Have you heard of a comedy called In the Clouds or Comedy in the Clouds? Autopilot. There was a movie from around 1980 with a kid, a little boy, and he had like a spaceship, and he went in the spaceship, and it took him all around. Flight of the Navigator or something. That's the only one I can think of, but it's not a comedy. Oh, Airplane. Yeah, I should have given you a go. Were you going to say that?
No, I was not.
Okay. All right. Well, when you get it correct, you'll be back in control. I'm still in control, I think. Tom Hanks and several FedEx packages survive a particularly bumpy flight in this film. Oh, this one is the one with the volleyball when he's stuck on the island. Not Lost. What's it called?
Castaway?
Marcus
Castaway.
is jumping
Tom
in.
Hanks.
Let's have a look. That's correct. Well done. You're in control, Marcus. What would you like?
What was that last one you picked?
Vicksburg, which I think it's some Civil War thing.
Oh.
You know any about that? You know the Civil War? I don't know. Gettysburg and all that stuff.
We still got one more chicken nugget.
Yeah, let's go with chickens. Chicken soup. It's easier.
Chicken soup.
It's more my area and Marcus's. All right, chicken soup for 400. A book of chicken recipes by Wade Boggs is titled These Tips. Chicken recipe book. Oh, I think I might know. I might know this one. Something that you eat off the chicken as well.
Tender bits?
Tender bits?
Tender tips? Tender tips?
I'm going to guess wing tips.
Okay.
Ah. Well, we're both wrong there. All right, you're still in control, Marcus.
Is 500 for chicken soup?
Let's stay on the chicken. Hang on tight to this term for a bunch of eggs from a brood of chickens. A bunch of eggs from a brood of chickens. What the heck is that? What do you call it when they're in the box? I don't know. Like carton? I don't know. Do you call it a carton of eggs? I don't know. I've got no idea.
You can.
Hang on tight. So that's a clue. I've got no idea, Marcus. What do you reckon? Let's have a look at the answer. You got any idea?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
A clutch of eggs. Okay, fair enough. All right, what would you like next, Marcus? Airborne, chicken soup, Kleenex. Oh, chicken soup's finished. Kleenex, common cold, nightquill, or Vicksburg?
Common cold.
Common cold. It can describe the chilled morning air or a pooch prone to biting. Right. I think they say this one in Britain. It's a bit
nippy.
Let's have a look at nippy. Nippy is correct. Well done, Marcus. What would you like next?
Common cold for 200, please.
Common cold for 300 is what's next. Joy to the world. A band took its name from this phrase describing how chilled Aborigines slept with pets for heat. This might be an Australian thing. Joy to the world. A band took its name from this phrase describing how chilled Aborigines slept with pets for heat. Joy to the world. I don't know. Aborigines sleeping with pets for heat. Joy to the world. A band. Like canned heat. I don't know. I got no idea.
Me either.
All
You
right,
got me.
let's have a look. Three Dog Night. Okay. All right. Have you never even heard of that band? So
No.
these are all
No.
real Jeopardy questions, by the way. So these were actually on the show. What would you like
That's-
next, Marcus?
Another cold. Or is
Okay.
it the flu or what?
Common cold for
Common cold.
400. When used before pace, it means really slow. Otherwise, it refers to masses of ice. So when used before pace, so not snail pace, it means really slow. Otherwise, it refers to masses of ice. So what's that? An iceberg? No. Iceberg pace, ice pace? No. Oh, ice. No,
Another name for a block of ice?
I think so. Let's anything you got. I got nothing on there. So something pace that means really slow, and it's ice. Let's have a look. Glacial pace. Oh. I don't like these questions. Let's wrap it up and talk to Marcus. Marcus, what have you been up to down there in Virginia?
So I've been up to a lot. I have my podcast show called Gentleman Style Podcast, and I've been just trying to get more interesting guests on the show to talk about what their expertise is. On my show, we talk about anything: real estate investing, ATM business, entrepreneurship, money, relationships, sex. We talk about it all on my show, but it's from a standpoint of helping you and I do better in all aspects of life, and just running these businesses, growing. I'm launching my second cannabis dispensary location, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I was going to
I've
ask you
been,
about that. That's really exciting. And did I see
uh,
somewhere that you had like CBD vending machines? Is that? Do you want to tell us about that?
yes. So there's a CBD vending machine company that I partner with. Me and my partners, they launched it, they started it, and I provided the capital to invest in it. And part of that deal was I would get to place some of these dispensary locations throughout the Virginia market. And so they gave me one to kind of start and figure out and learn the law of the land and learn the rules of the business. And then I did so well with that they gave me two more locations to
So
pick from.
are these actual
So
dispensaries like physical locations, or are we still talking about the vending machines?
we're still talking about the vending machine. So they are all in one. They're all encompassing. So they are a dispensary, right? They're actually a dispensary, but without the employees. And so they're vending machines. They have the traditional vending machine look and feel,
Yeah.
but it doesn't take cash, for example. It doesn't accept cash.
Okay.
It's all credit card or point of sale. It
Yeah.
also has a verification technology incorporated with it. So
This is
that's what
very
sets it apart.
interesting, Marcus. And what type of CBD products can you get in there in the machine?
So the machine dispenses anything from oils, lotions, topicals, creams, edibles, right? Gummies, brownies, cookies, um, and vapes. We just expanded to now we're offering vapes, CBD vapes with THC products in there, and
Whoa,
then
you allowed to have
actual flower.
THC in them?
It's a concentrated, it's a focused dosage, so it all has ingredients, it all has packaging on it, and it all is
Oh,
measured. So it's
man.
not just um your typical, the guy that's making pharmaceuticals in his basement.
Yeah.
These are actual registered ingredients, and it's tracked via the blockchain.
This
So
is
really
incredible.
cool.
It's tracked on the blockchain. How so? How does that work?
So typically, the biggest mass confusion between hemp-based products or marijuana or anything encompassing marijuana or hemp, um, you don't know where it came from. You don't know where this particular strain of cannabis came from. And so using the blockchain, which is just basically a digital ledger to track from growth, where it was grown, where this particular strain has been up until the point of sale. So it's utilized in that aspect to track and give you a level of comfort as the consumer to know that where you got this from is legitimate. It's also tested. So when you buy the product, you can actually look at the lab testing to see that this is clean. So that's typically the issue, right?
Yeah.
With most products, you don't know, there's a known issue with metals inside your products. There's contaminants, there's poisons,
And there's
all these things. All
fake THC stuff that was going around in those vape
Yeah,
pens as well from China.
yeah. So
Yeah.
now we show you the results. We show you that this particular product that you just bought has been tested, and here are the most current lab results that you can see before you even buy it. So really, really
This is
cool, really
amazing,
powerful.
Marcus. And a couple of questions I've got about this is that if we did this in my town, the thing would get smashed and everyone would steal everything inside it. How do you deal with that?
So, a couple of things. The machine, we have different types of machines. We have an open machine, we have a closed machine, which is basically the screen that you typically see on a vending machine, where you can look through the glass.
Yeah.
We have a machine that's built where that screen, that glass that you're looking at, it's actually a touch screen, and behind that touch screen is a solid, thick sheet of metal. So you can bust through the touchscreen glass, but you're not going to get anywhere because right behind it is a solid sheet of metal. So you can break the glass, we'll just replace it, but you won't get access to any of the products because it's all self-contained within the steel trap. So the only way to get access to it is via the key that I have.
Yep. And has anybody tried to vandalize the machine yet?
No.
Okay, that's excellent. And the other question I had was, I mean, the legality of it. I can't keep up because we're a bit behind down here. But you're saying that, I mean, we're starting to decriminalize weed down here, but we're not. We're behind America. Are you able to now sell full THC products, or does it have to be CBD? Or because I was surprised you were selling actual THC vapes in the machines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we can sell, and that's the beauty of it, right? And a lot of businesses shut down when the laws came out because it's state specific, right? The farm bill only covers you when you're purchasing online, but when you're actually selling it local, the state jumps in to that point. And so one of the things, a lot of businesses here where I live shut down because the laws got stricter, but we were still able to keep operating because, again, because we are upfront about the products, everything is measured, everything is precise, right? And so when you look at our products, we weren't selling you stuff to get high, we were selling you stuff to get better. So on the bottle actually has the milligrams, how many milligrams are in here of THC, how many milligrams of CBD, and or delta 9 or CBG or any of all of those things. So it tells you. And because we dealt with the entire spectrum, we were able to just adjust and amend and just offer a lower grade level of THC concentrated products. And that's all we did. But we never shut down. A lot of businesses were just selling you on the experience of getting high.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, buy my vape. It'll get you high, 20 milligram, 30 milligram, 50 milligram.
yeah.
The highest concentration of CBD that we have is 10 milligrams. And that's the highest. We don't go high because we're trying to focus on wellness.
That's a very good idea because the legislators and the people in the newspapers and stuff, they're going to leave you alone if you're focusing on the right things on the medical side of it, and if you're people have got a real problem with people don't want people to get high, really, I think. But so that's very, very good. And so you're starting to grow that, and you're gonna try and buy some more machines, are you?
Yes, sir. So the goal of this company is expand, right? Because it also has an online platform to it. So it's just branding, right? As the more we can expand, the more I can help them expand, my partners expand, and we grow. And the bigger the reach, the goal is for us to really be the dominant force in CBD, right? We really want to take over the market because it's a $1 billion industry, and it hasn't been done.
No.
It's been you can buy CBD, you can buy THC, but typically you have to speak with someone behind a desk. We're the first company to offer it without any employees. I can sell you CBD and know that it's safe. Like I said, the vending machines do not accept cash, so some minor can't walk up to the machine and purchase by accident. People have tried. That's another thing. Besides stealing, people have
Exactly.
tried to say, well, my son bought some the other day. He came home with a vape. He didn't get it from me.
Yeah,
And I
that's
can
brilliant.
stand by that.
Yeah. And obviously, as well, you're not going to get people trying to cut into the machines and steal the money because there's nothing in there.
There's no cash in there, so you won't get anything.
This is fantastic, Marcus. And is this your main business, or is the real estate stuff your main focus?
Real estate was first, right? So real estate was first, and then I ventured into ATMs, and then built up my ATM portfolio to about 13, and then wanted to try something else, and I found this opportunity with vending machine. Cause I didn't want to do vending machines. I wanted to do something unique and something different. I didn't want to sell bags of chips
Yeah.
and deal with the guidelines and stipulations and FDA behind that. That was boring to me. I don't want to make $2.50. I want to make 20, 40,
Yeah.
60, $80.
Yeah.
And so that's what brought the appeal. And then my partners, the brain on my partners, the CEO of the company I partner with, he's an engineer. First off, he's an engineer, but he has a master's degree in cybersecurity. So he covers all aspects of the business. So that gave me a lot more comfortability, because when you invest, you don't just invest in a particular item, you invest in the people.
Yeah.
So he covered all my insecurities when I first was questioning investing in it.
Yeah, I can imagine. And the engineer type people, they're kind of risk averse. They're very important to have, because sometimes we get excited, or people like me get excited, and you need to have somebody that's thinking about all the details and checking everything so that there's no surprises. That's fantastic, Marcus. So if you want to check out what Marcus is doing, he's got the Gentleman Style podcast, and you can start listening to him. He's got a lot of interesting things going on. What are the other main ways to reach out to you, Marcus?
Yeah, you can reach out to me through that. My email is marcus@gentlemanstylepodcast.com. I'm also on Facebook, TikTok, gentlemanstylepodcast.com, or any other platform, or by my name, Marcus Norman.
Marcus Norman, or just Google Gentleman Style Podcast, and he comes up first result, I believe. I'd like to thank Marcus.
The big microphone.
Yeah, the big microphone. Thanks for coming on, Marcus. That was very interesting.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Thanks for listening or watching, everyone. I'm going to wrap things up.